circled for this one for quite some time. Throughout the offseason, anticipation for an early-in-the-year top-5 clash. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Michigan Wolverines. Onside, Nick Collin and Jesse Palmer high. And Bruce Davis, Palmer is down on the sidelines with Sailor high.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. He told me they understand every ranked matchup becomes a measuring stick when you're carrying a top 10 ranking. They got off to a strong start last week, 1-0 on the season, but that doesn't matter. He said, we will be good if we execute each and every game. Keeps talking to the players in the locker room about the sky is the limit for this team, but it will take one game at a time, and he thinks this is a team that can do it. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. No shot at a return. It's out in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. Malachi Tony had over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown in their victory last time out.
And this receiver, when we talked about him in the preseason, he was up on all the lists, right? One of the best in the country. Makes his QB better, and he has not disappointed. I think he's better than we thought he was. And he was already one of those guys we were talking about so far. Looks a little bigger, maybe a little bit stronger, but making his quarterback look good.
Well, he told us yesterday he thought he had his best offseason that he's had since playing college football. And he said, because of the success I had a year ago, I knew I was going to get double team more this season. I had to be ready for it. And early this year, he has been just that. Nobody has an answer for this.
Nowhere close on that one. It's Steve got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got too hit quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive line when they get beat. They're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Jordan Marshall, he's coming off a 150-yard, 4-touchdown performance in their victory. Pulled down the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
And he has been as advertised. We're talking about him being a star coming into the season, and through the first part of the season, he's toting the mail. He's doing it all for this squad. Last week you saw him put up big numbers. It starts and ends handing the ball to the running back, setting the tone, Jesse, for this offense.
He looks bigger and faster to me, and I wasn't sure he could be that after how good he was a season ago. But this guy spent a lot of time in the gym and out running in the offseason. And the incredible part is he's putting so much production out every single game when the defense...
Strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down. He's sacked. We'll lose a couple on that one as he trying to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the run. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the board.
Looking to throw, it's Cornelius. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page. And then you got to know when to throw that throw route. It's got to be on time. Right when the wide receiver breaks, the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yards.
Wants to throw on third. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. Third down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the bomb down the field and make the big play.
Quick. That's a fumble. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Running inside, it's Compton. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra save downs, then you can go make big plays.
He's stopped. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Timed it perfectly to knock him free. Forces the third down.
There's so much for a quarterback to think about. Sticking it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. I think you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Cage. Gets it into the end zone. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeps it on first down. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Powers through the defense. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like...
Continues to fight for yards. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. On the snap, it's Marshall. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
All over him immediately.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Left side is Jacobs. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I love when quarterbacks do that. When you go back to the guy that made a mistake earlier in the game. Earlier we saw that receiver fumble. Right away the quarterback throws him the football. Don't worry about it. I got you. We need you to win this game. And that's going to help this receiver's confidence and his mojo moving forward. Really good job there by the QB.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down. Now 2nd and 4. Looking downfield. It's Cornelius. Slings it downfield. Got a run, and it's a tackle after that huge gain. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's a nice job by him making the catch because you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps him.
Pulls it, trying to get the corner. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be. They're able to rally the quarterback attacking throws.
The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. He'll keep it himself. Fights off the defender. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. How much fun is it to have a top 5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top 5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans may be like, overrated. This is why the preseason bowls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves for some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Marshall. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big game has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Going to the run. It's Marshall. He's brought down at the 6th, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give. Still on his feet. And he's in. Michigan.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. We love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already is 5th rushing touchdown of the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw. It's Cornelius. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Under pressure. Being sacked. This defense all over it.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack mark. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback, and they have guys that can win up front. That's the first sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
On the return. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Throwing Reed. Goes to the middle. It's Hansen. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up. Send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Throwing right. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 25 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Fighting Irish, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program. Now over to your game inside the big house. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Hurricanes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with the Michigan coach at the half. They have got to use this home team's energy and enthusiasm to their benefit. As you know, this game has a lot of implications. It could separate them in the conversation for the college football playoff. But they have got to have a little better performance here to start the third. We'll see if this home crowd gives them the energy that they need.
Okay, Holly. Trying to establish the run. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Here's Reed to throw. Rush right in his face. There he goes. Powers through. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. And he eluded the defense and he'll take it away. Touchdown, Michigan.
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you got a guy that can do this. What an unbelievable job. Scrambling around, buying time. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to call it. Running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Quick work on that scoring line, just 4 plays. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers in this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Rush is on. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. The ride runs through a tackle. Breaks into the open. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Gets him. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown has ensued.
When we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we got to do a better job tackling. He's got to get hands to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling, and we never touch them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to... Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you build this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they built a good deficit.
Tough run here. It's Marshall. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. And he runs it for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season.
If you're the head coach, you are absolutely loving this. You're up big on the scoreboard because your defense keeps getting takeaways, and on offense, in some change situations, you're turning it into touchdowns. That right there, phenomenal job. Great decision by the quarterback. He finds his open man. They connect. Everything going their way, David.
And I love when they stay aggressive after a turnover. That is the number one thing we're always yelling in the huddle as a defense. Sudden change, sudden change. They want to capitalize on the momentum, and they did. They stayed aggressive, continuing to add to this lead, doing what they want when they want.
No chance for a return as that ball flops. Back in the end zone. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on out.
Looking to pass. It's Cornelius. Wide open downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
Catch it. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now for this offense. Guys just have to start hanging on to the football. There's nothing schematic that has to change. They've just got to get back to fundamentals. 5 points of pressure and prioritize holding on to the ball.
shakes off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to it. Hard running there. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Trying to slip through and pick it up. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Quick give. Shakes off the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Give to the back. Turning it on. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. And the RPO got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Here comes the heat. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense.
Yeah, this defense just put the cherry on top of the sundae. Man, they've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock.
Send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 25. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown there.
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pulls it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. And another broken tackle. At the 35, he's loose. Took care of it himself. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And that is an outstanding effort offensively to score again. What's been going on with the tackle and defensively? That's been the biggest issue. Sometimes football just comes down to fundamentals or lack thereof. And that's been the case defensively. They're just not able to wrap up and get these offensive defensive players onto the ground. 2 huge broken tackles on that long, explosive play, and that's been the story of this defense.
And the extra point was good. No shot to return that one as he moved it out of the back of the end zone. The Canes offense comes on the field looking to put together a drive. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. 2nd and long here. Back to pass, it's Cornelius. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On the ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Canes line up to punt it away. Trying to make one miss. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The first play of the drive comes from the 38. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Oh, he's just steamrolling the defense. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
That's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Justin Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.